Well, Patrick Langmaid, we know Patrick very well. He runs Mother's Ivy's Bay Holiday Park near Padstow. Well, you've been a bit of an outspoken critic, haven't you, of these schemes, Patrick? Afternoon to you. Look, you offered...
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good to get you on the show. You offered free holidays to key workers during this period. You've had to cancel them because of lockdown. You must be sickened.
Well, I am crestfallen, really. It's we had hoped to say thank you to key workers with free holidays, respite breaks. We had I'd spoken to you earlier on an earlier show a few months back. You helped launch it because you said, "Are any of them going to be from Cornwall?" And I said, "I hope so." And actually, looking at the figures, most of them ended up being from Cornwall. Bodmin Hospital, Wadebridge Food Bank, Trelisk, and also over in Plymouth, Derriford, which of course some of us get taken to if Trelisk is full. I mean, it was going to be fantastic, but sadly all cancelled now because of this November lockdown. And I have actually appealed to the Prime Minister rather cheekily, saying that key workers need respite breaks and can't they be permitted under lockdown? There are loads of other exemptions already, Laurence, and it would be lovely if we could have one for people who need it, because Lord knows, it's a big ask getting people who've been through lockdown 1 to do the same again in lockdown 2, caring for us in hospitals and what have you.
It's going to be so difficult, isn't it? Patrick, here's the thing. What do you make of the Chancellor's news today that they're extending furlough into the end of March?
It's come as a relief, really, to me. I've already worked out that I'll be putting 6 of the team onto furlough certainly for November, and that keeps 10 on the payroll because there's plenty of work we still have to do regardless of lockdown. And but the six people on furlough, their jobs will be secure. I mean, there are other things, aren't there? The devil's in the detail. It's great for November, but if it's going to be reviewed in January, and of course hospitality those of us in hospitality, we just haven't been able to squirrel away enough nuts to survive the winter. So if we are asked to make contributions in January, and many of us in hospitality will struggle.
I think you've put enough nuts away, as it were, because you're a big business. You've been in business many years, but you did have bookings in the run-up to Christmas, didn't you, anyway?
Yes, we did. At Martha's Orchard, a business I own the other side of the Trevose Golf Club, we have just cancelled November bookings, and they were involving refunds, which we've done. And actually, it's easier just to do the refunds than to talk about rearranging holidays. So we have just done the refunds. And actually, we're hoping that we'll be able to open in December, because in December, we've got some more of these respite breaks for key workers at Martha's Orchard. And we are hoping that we'll still be able to go ahead with those, but who knows?
Yeah. How optimistic, finally, Patrick, are you for the future?
Oh, I'm ever the optimist, to be honest, Laurence. I think we will all get through. Well, we won't necessarily all get through it with businesses surviving, but we will get through. There will be a brighter tomorrow. What can I say? I just, the cup's half full rather than half empty for me. So
sure. Yeah, I mean, we're hearing some businesses haven't even been able to get furlough. We talked to a publican who opened his pub at the wrong time. He's got no help at all. He will go under probably in a month's time, costing him tens of thousands of pounds personally. So,
I was listening to that. It's terrible, and it is very difficult. The Chancellor has been fairly supportive, but it is it's amazing how many people fall through the cracks when you start looking at the detail. We've got one person we can't put on furlough because he hadn't been working for us on the 30th of October, which is a bit tough for him.
Absolutely. Patrick, always good talking to you. It may not be me talking to you again, but certainly one of the team will. So look after yourself. Stay safe.
I wanted to say to you, Laurence, you've been wonderful over the years. you're so empathetic, and you talk to each of us as though we really matter, and it's a real skill. And thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. Who are you?
Cheers to that. That's put me in my place.
No, it's just my weird sense of humour. Some people don't like it, some people do, but there you go. Patrick, it's always a pleasure talking to you. Again, at the end of the phone, at a moment's notice, and personally I'm most grateful to you. Patrick, stay safe, and hopefully you can recover from this, and let's get a decent holiday season next year.